Successful people are not defined only by the habits they build, but also by the habits they deliberately avoid. Quiet, decisions that protect their energy, their focus, their discipline, and ultimately their destiny. Many people chase success, work hard for it, dream about it, pray for it, and talk about it, yet they unknowingly hold on to behaviors that quietly pull them backward. It is never the big mistakes that destroy progress. It is the small attitudes that look harmless but slowly poison growth. And this is where successful people are different. They do not rise because they are lucky or born special. They rise because they choose their battles carefully. They know what deserves their attention and what deserves to be ignored. They know what feeds their future and what starves it. They understand that the biggest enemy of success is not always failure. It is wasting yourself on the wrong things. One of the first things successful people avoid is wasting time on hatred. They understand that carrying bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. Hatred eats mental space. It drains emotional energy. It distracts the mind from creativity, learning, and productivity. You cannot spend your nights replaying grudges and then expect to wake up inspired. You cannot grow while holding anger in one hand and ambition in the other. Successful people let go early, not because others deserve forgiveness, but because they themselves deserve peace. Peace sharpens the mind. A sharp mind makes powerful decisions, and powerful decisions build extraordinary lives. While the world is busy fighting unnecessary battles, the truly successful are busy building, improving, creating, and moving forward. Another thing, people who achieve great things avoid is competing with everyone around them. Competition is not evil, but constant comparison destroys focus. You lose your path when you are always watching someone else's journey. Successful people know that their only real competition is the version of themselves from yesterday. They measure growth by internal standards, not external pressure. If someone else succeeds, they do not panic. They observe. They learn. They get inspired, but they stay on their lane. They do not waste time trying to prove they are better. They invest time becoming better. They do not rush because someone else is ahead. They do not slow down because someone else is behind. They move with intention, knowing that everyone has a unique timeline. And because they are not constantly comparing, their energy stays pure, focused, and directed toward their own improvement. Another thing successful people never rely on is motivation alone. Motivation is a beautiful feeling, but it is temporary. It is like the wind, here today, gone tomorrow. Successful people do not build their lives on emotional weather. They build on discipline, structure, and consistency. They can work without excitement. They can push when tired. They can move when discouraged. They understand that the days you least feel like working are the days that shape your future the most. While most people wait for inspiration, successful people create results. And results create motivation, not the other way around. They design routines that protect their goals from their moods. They do not depend on feeling ready. They depend on showing up. Another silent principle successful people live by is protecting their word. They do not make too many promises. They do not commit to things they cannot deliver. They understand that your word is part of your identity and breaking it weakens you. Instead of saying yes to everything, they select commitments with wisdom. They know that focus is impossible when you are stretched in 10 directions. They appreciate the power of doing fewer things but doing them well. They choose quality over quantity, depth over noise, consistency over chaos. And because they speak less and act more, people respect them, trust them, and value their presence. Perhaps one of the deepest things successful people avoid is bragging about their achievements. They do not need to announce every victory. They do not need applause to feel accomplished. They do not chase validation because validation is addictive, and anything addictive becomes a trap. True confidence is silent. True capability is humble. The louder someone talks about success, the more likely they are still trying to convince themselves. But the one who is genuinely succeeding becomes quieter with time. Not because they lack pride, but because they are too focused on the next level to celebrate too loudly. They don't want their ego to grow faster than their discipline. They know that pride destroys before failure does. They stay low-key, grounded, and committed to constant improvement. In the end, when you look closely at successful people, you notice something powerful. Their greatness comes not only from what they pursue, but from what they refuse. They refuse to hold hatred. They refuse to fall into meaningless competition. They refuse to depend on motivation. They refuse to make hollow promises. They refuse to brag about their wins. Their strength is quiet. Their growth is intentional. Their discipline is consistent. Their mindset is protected. Success is not just about planting good habits. It is about uprooting the habits that choke your potential. When you remove what slows you down, you naturally move faster. When you eliminate what drains you, you naturally rise higher. And when you stop doing the things that sabotage your future, you finally create space for the life you want. Your journey becomes lighter. Your mind becomes sharper. Your focus becomes clearer. Your success becomes inevitable. Because the truth is simple. You become unstoppable not only by what you do, but by what you refuse to do.